All right.
What's the deal? Tell me how you feel. I'm Ricky and he's
Nikki.
This is Ricky and Nick's Pick 6 playoff payouts full effect. We're going to be recapping our weekend, how much money we put in the bank. And yeah, just we diving into it, guys. We only got a couple more games left. The best teams from, the divisions are left, and we're excited for it. Again, another quick disclaimer. This is just purely for entertainment, and I don't even think we should say education. I think this is just for pure entertainment. We are not a betting advice show. Please know your limits. Please don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lose too much money during these playoffs, chasing your wins. Keep your bank tight. If you're betting $100 a week, $200 a week, or $5 a week, it doesn't matter. Do not overspend. Take care of yourself, and if you need to, call that gambling hotline. Nick, what's the deal, man? How you doing?
Let's go. We're winding down. It's kind of sad, but we have to embrace it. I think a lot of good games last week. Bears game was crazy. The Rams got a little hairy at the end. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think this week could be pretty exciting. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Look at me, Philly fans. I fucking told you. I was right here on Sunday. We tried to watch football together, but we're all just fucked up from the weekend or effed up from the week. God damn it, whatever. I already cussed. Whatever, wild weekend. Pulled up here, barely no sleep. Tried to watch football with the boys. And the last thing that I said before I literally laid down right here on this floor, head tucked underneath this chair, was Philly ain't going to win this game. And when I woke up, the next game was on, and I said, did Philly win? They said, no. I said, fucking told you.
You didn't really miss anything.
I didn't miss a damn thing. I heard Jalen Hurts couldn't complete a pass in the second half.
I think the only downside on our Sunday was we ordered wings, and we got the wings that were boneless, and that ticked me off. I was about to call an Uber and go home, but
boneless ones were kind of hitting though.
But they checked. They're like, oh, we're gonna get a refund, and they checked, and it was their fault. They definitely ordered boneless, but
yeah,
what can you do about it? I think that was the only downside, and that Sunday night game, which was terrible. But other than that,
oh my God, it was a good hangover weekend with the boys, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like it was great. First time we watched football together this season.
One of the first times, but you were asleep. You didn't even pay attention.
I was exhausted.
You got in here. We were hot. The Bills, Jags.
Oh, that was.
And then it was over after that.
And then when the over didn't hit by half a point.
The over didn't hit in the Jacksonville Bills game. You went to sleep because you were upset.
I was upset about that. I was upset because I was just like,
for overtime. I was rooting for overtime.
I hate when quarterbacks throw game-ending interceptions, bro. Bro, you are the quarterback. You are the face of the franchise. How could you throw the game away when they need you most? You disappear. You're not the avatar. You're the leader of an organization. That is beyond embarrassing. I could not go into that locker room and face my boys after I just threw the game away. Like, the only way I want to see my quarterback in the locker room is if he is sobbing, just snot coming out of the nose. Hey, brother, it's okay. Hey, next year, we got this far. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it up next year.
Duval was on my ass this whole year too, and look what happened. They fucking lose.
Jesus Christ, Duval.
Can't trust him.
Duval, you just got clipped.
Can't trust him.
All right, well, let's get into it, man, because short week, not a lot of games on the slate, just the best of the best left, and I'm excited for it. We got the Bills at the Broncos. Denver favored by a point and a half. That is 1.5 to clarify. Over under sitting at 45.5. How you feeling about it, Nick?
I mean, we said this from the beginning. We're a Bills podcast. I'm rolling with the best player left in the tournament, Josh Allen. Let's put on the fucking cape, go to Mile High, and get this. I haven't been impressed with the Broncos. They have a really good defense. That offense kind of worries me. Bills don't have anyone. I think Brandon Cooks is still playing.
Yeah.
Caught a big ball last week. So I just look at it, Josh Allen. He's the best player left in the tournament. And as I said it last week, if not now, when? Not now, when?
Yeah.
It's kind of wide open for him right now. I think he can get to the bowl. So I'm going to take the Bills. I'll take the plus 1.5 because last time I didn't take the plus 1.5 against the Eagles, and they fucked me. So I'll take the plus 1.5. But I expect Josh Allen to play really well, and I expect the Bills to win this game.
You think he has to go Superman mode?
I mean, he's been going Superman mode. He's had, I think I'm going to talk about it later, but he's had four rushing touchdowns in the last 2 games he's played. Once they get the ball down in the 5-yard line, he's going to score. So and once again, he's minus 125 to score. It's a very cheap line for him. I think he scores this game. I like the Bills. And I'm going to be watching. I have a lot of lunch bets because I have a lot of coworkers that are big Broncos fans. So I have an In-N-Out lunch bet, and then I also have a Breadhead. Have you been to Breadhead?
No, what's that about?
It's this new spot that opened up. I want to try it. There's one in Westwood. So
is it when they scoop out the bread and then?
No,
put,
apparently
like,
they're known for their bread is like super good. It's like super
Okay.
crunchy, sourdough. I don't know what it is, but I'm rolling with the Bills. This is the Bills podcast. We've been saying it since week 1.
It is.
We got to.
It is. Donald Trump's America. Josh Allen just seems like the perfect pairing. Little diversion before we go into my pick. I just want to shout out this new follower that we have, King Ace Jakur ATB10, who was on our ass saying that we were regurgitating big sports media takes. We had a little back and forth in the comments. And he came around and he's following us now. He supports us and he says he respects our opinions. You know what I'm saying? And that this is just a fact. Josh Allen is. Wait a minute. You said Josh Allen is the best player left in the playoffs?
In the tournament, yeah.
In the tournament?
Yes. What do you think?
Stafford, dude. He's the most decorated player, the most experience. I mean, it's hard to say he's gonna have a better career than Josh Allen because Josh Allen's a different player.
Let's just do a fantasy draft right now. Who are you taking 1-1 overall?
Okay, that's totally different though.
Fucking not. He's the best player. That's what I'm saying.
No. Okay, you said if we did a fantasy draft, who would I take?
Who would you take as your first pick? Take anyone you want on any team. I'm taking Josh Allen.
I'm gonna take Josh.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna take Josh.
I'm taking Josh. And I love Stafford.
Love Stafford, yeah.
It's also a Rams podcast too.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think maybe I'm thinking experience. You're thinking about like best physical player.
Also,
left.
I don't want to watch the Broncos in the playoffs anymore. I don't want to watch that.
No. We got Philly. We got bad football out of here. We got Philly out of here next. We getting Broncos out of here.
There could be a scenario where we're fucked.
Who else do we? Everyone else plays some pretty spectacular football. Darnold will throw you four interceptions. But anyway, let me get into my pick. Here. Obviously, you know who I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with the Bills. Bo Nix, the Broncos. Awesome year. You did what you had to do. You were playing through the problems. Fourth quarter comebacks. All of it. It ends here. Good second year, Bo Nix. Let's keep building on it. Don't know if you're going to be back next year, if this year's going to look like next year's going to look like this year. But, great year. Sayonara. Enjoy your vacation because Denver's getting cold. Get yourself out of there. Cancun. Some, what are they drinking in Cancun? Some Mai Tais. What are they drinking in Cancun?
Margaritas for sure.
What are the coquitas? Little coquitas, margaritas. Have a good time, boys.
So I actually have, I sprinkled, I looked at the touchdown scores from this week. Plus 150 and above. Plus 300 Bo Nix. Worth a sprinkle if you want. I'm just saying. Plus 300 is like that's really good value.
Yeah.
He's going to touch the ball every single time they have it. Obviously, he likes to scramble a little bit. Plus 300 for the people if you want to put something on it because the Bills' rush defense is kind of terrible. So RJ Harvey gets him in the goal line. Bo Nix little scramble plus 300. You never know.
So those compared, those put together.
Defense is terrible.
But those put together, RJ and Bo Nix plus 300, or what's
no, just Bo Nix just a score. No, not even RJ Harvey.
You gotta pair that with RJ Harvey, Bo Nix. That's a ticket in itself.
I think RJ Harvey's minus 143 or something, but yeah, just worth the sprinkle.
RJ bringing it down.
Worth the sprinkle.
Maybe Pat Bryant.
I'm done with. We've put him on almost every card this year, and he has not hit. But he's
no, not anytime TD. I'm liking his receptions here.
Oh, maybe
receptions, maybe.
Maybe he almost died like 3 weeks ago when he got concussed.
I know.
Whatever. Anyways,
I know. All right, let's move on. What a segue. 49ers at the Seahawks. Seahawks favored by a big 7, 44.5. Got a little gnat over here, fucking bothering me. Nick, what you saying about that?
So I'm put it into context right now. I'm watching the game with my 49ers brotherhood. I'm obviously a Raider fan, but I have a lot of homies that are big Niner fans. I'll be rooting for the Niners. I don't really have a sway on this point spread, but I'll take the under 44.5. I think this is. I'll just take the under. I don't see a lot of points being scored in this game. Apparently, Sam Darnold got put on the injury report. I don't think it's anything serious, but he got put on. I'll just go under 44.5. I want to take the Niners +7, but I don't know. I'm going to be rooting for them, but I'll just take the under 44.5. I don't really feel too confident in this game.
This is the biggest spread of the weekend, and I'm kind of shocked. But I think that this is Kittle. I think that what's being said is that like the 49ers just truly, absolutely do not have the firepower, but they had the dude number 5.
They have the best coach in the whole thing left, in my opinion, I think.
Come on, dude. Sean McVay is literally the best coach in the NFL. What are we saying?
I think Shanahan's up there.
See, look, I planned this out because obviously I want the Niners to win. Well, let me give you my take.
If the Niners
to cover the 7. Niners to cover the 7. They're gonna cover the 7. I'm big. I'm big on Salah. I'm big on Salah. You guys already know that.
I love Salah.
Shanahan's all right. He's an all right guy. You feel me? And, C-Mac, you can't doubt Christian McCaffrey. I think they can cover this 7. And, that guy, Sam Darnold, he turns into a pumpkin, baby, anytime now. Sam Darnold, they're saying the pressure is all on you, and I'm backing him up. Hear me, Sam Darnold. You have to will your team to a win in this position. Unfortunately, Purdy's going to give that defense the ball maybe once or twice, so that may not be the case. But Sam Darnold, all the pressure on your back, you're going to crack. Anyway.
Let me go to it. Like I said, I'm looking at touchdown scores at +150 and above for value. I fell on A.J. Barner +170. Goddard scored twice last week. They like A.J. Barner. I feel like a lot of the attention will be on JSN. I think A.J. Barner is a nice little player. So I like A.J. Barner +170 to score in this game.
I like A.J. Barner.
He's good.
I like my tight ends, quarterback's best friend.
He's good.
I was going to do a whole bit. I was going to have a 49ers jersey on underneath my clothes and take it off, the Dion one, but my family really didn't like that. And you saying that Shanahan is the best coach left.
I think he's one of the best coaches
in the playoffs.
I mean,
one of the best coaches, fine, but the best coach in the playoffs, let's be real, the best coach in the playoffs.
He has, though. I mean, he's been working wonders.
Best coach in the playoffs is Sean McVay.
I'll give it to McVay. This is a Rams pod too, but
this is a Rams pod. He's the best coach.
I love Shannon. I love Shanahan though. I think he's a genius.
He is. I do have a little bit of envy with his offense and how he's able to just use anybody to get the job done.
Exactly. He's going to make Mac Jones a lot of money this year.
Yeah. All right, well, moving on. Texans at the Patriots. New England favored by a 3. Over, I think it's the lowest, right, on the slate, 40.5. What you saying about it?
If you have to go to lunch, take your grandma out, take your girlfriend out, take your wife out, do it, because I don't think you're going to miss much in this game. This game's going to be gross. I'm taking the Texans +3. I don't really feel confident about it. No Nico Collins. He has a concussion, but we've been raving about this Texans defense. I think the Patriots offensive line is a little leaky. If C.J. Stroud is just okay, decent, I think the Texans can get it done. Let me take the Texans. Give me +3. Give me Texans +3.
Yeah, this is Texans
+3.
This is a really tough one, and Are you gonna
watch this game?
I don't know. I think I'm going to watch this game.
I kind of want to go to brunch during this game and get ready for the Rams and Bears, honestly.
I kind of just want to watch this game, though, to see what's going to happen. I'm a really big fan of the Texans. Wasn't I texting you guys in the middle of the game saying, like, this is how football is supposed to be played? This is the violence that everyone is saying is missing from the game. I love that Texans defense. Everybody tackling, punishment after punishment after punishment, just taking the will out of teams. I had to text AWOL. I said, look, I said the Patriots could go to the Super Bowl, but I also said that the Texans could go to the Super Bowl and they could win the whole damn thing. I truly believe this. This is a historical defense. I love a good defense. Back in the day when I was a kid and, my brain wasn't fully formed, I loved offense, right? Now, as a full-grown man, a defense just stonewalling a team is an amazing sight. So, I am flirting with the under as well. But I think the Texans can cover this 3. And I do believe that actually the over is in play with these teams. I think that CJ Stroud will give the Patriots the ball, and I think that the Texans can take the ball from Drake May.
It's a very opportunistic defense.
Yes, and it depends on what these teams are going to be doing with the short fields that I think that they're going to be having, if they're going to be able to turn those defensive takeaways into scores.
I wish.
So I do think that I do see that both of these teams could literally score 21 points each.
I actually really like, if you can find it on any of your books, I think over 3.5 field goals total in the game between both teams.
1,000%.
I think that's a pretty, because I feel like they'll get into the red zone and like not finish.
Yeah.
But I think I could see 4 field goals in this game.
Yeah, right? For sure. And I don't think CJ Stroud has another gear. Like, yeah, CJ Stroud needs to go full Trent Dilfer mode and just don't give the ball away.
It was when that Monday night or Sunday night game when he tried to little Caleb Williams. It went down after that.
Oh, biggest curse.
That was crazy.
Biggest curse. You know?
No, Nico Collins sucks, because I love a big Nico guy. I'm one of the biggest Nico guys out there, but
dude,
anyways.
Get better, Nico. I almost did the sports fan thing.
Didn't even look that bad.
No. That's a bad one. When your head goes into the ground like that and it kind of crunches you up like a soda can, so bad, dude.
You can't even.
Bad.
If you get a concussion, you're automatically out the next week.
Well, it depends because
they changed the rules, right?
No, remember CD came back from his concussion quick. It depends on the severity of it. So that's a bad one. He kind of got the crunch, the like soda can body. I almost did the sports fan thing. Nico, you fucked up my parlay. But honestly, I remember what that looked like, and I was like, yo, I hope that guy is good. You know, like I hope he's good. You
just have to pray for the.
Yeah. That was a bad one. So Nico, get better. The league is better. You know, when you're playing. Let's move on. Rams at the Bears. Los Angeles Rams -3.5. Total points sitting at 48.5. You already know how I'm rocking. I'm just going to go ahead and take the floor. I usually ask Nick how he's feeling first. Rams. Do I think that they can cover the 3.5? Of course I think they can cover the 3.5. I think this is a game that we could control, up and down the field, do our thing, but we're playing the cardiac Bears. So, Rams money line. Rams money line. Because the fourth quarter, Caleb playing in rhythm, all instinct. You know what I'm saying? Dude, what was that pass when he like rolled out and he jumped backwards and flicked it?
That was crazy.
Dude, like what is that?
I was with Patty. Shout out Patty. He's the biggest Bears fan I know.
Dude,
pretty electric.
You can't account for stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say Rams are gonna win this one, but like, god damn, our secondary.
I wouldn't touch a spread on this one.
Stay away from the points here. And know that the over is in play with the total points. Go ahead, Nick.
So expected to be 15 degrees with 10 plus mile per hour winds. This is the coldest game of Matthew Stafford's career. I believe in shit like that, man. I really do. It scares me. I think the Rams win this game. I'm gonna be with Patty, like I said,
Wait, you remember
one of my good friends.
We played in the snow?
Yeah, but I don't think it was that cold though. You guys should have won against the Eagles. Yeah, but I think the Rams win this game. I wouldn't touch the spread, but yeah, to go out Bird's point, I like the over 48.5. I still think points are going to be scored.
Yeah.
I feel this is going to. I love how this game is at the last game of the slate because we will all be locked in. Snow
for sure
in Chicago
for sure.
I know we were talking shit about the weather and shit, but I think we'll get a clean game. I mean, it's gonna be a little cold, but whatever. Put your big boy pants on.
I think so.
You know?
I think so, and I think that we're a tough team. We can go out into the elements and play. I don't think that the Rams are like this pretty little Hollywood LA team that's not about putting some red liquid on the snow that ain't ours. You know what I'm saying? Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. I feel like that's the type of team we are.
Kyron scored in like 4 straight or something like that in the playoffs. He's plus 120 to score. I like that. I like Puka to get in the end zone minus 125. I think we see points. I like the over 48.5, and I like the Rams to win. I'm not touching the spread, but I'll be rooting for the Bears because I love Patty. He's one of my best friends. Last 3 times I've watched a Bears game with Patty, they've won. So I'm he kind of told me I have to watch the game with him.
Yeah,
but for the sanctity of the pod and for my futures, I do want the Rams to win.
I'm interested in watching the game with you guys.
I'm in a little pickle.
Rams jersey, him and his Bears jersey. You just the neutral.
I'm just gonna be a neutral observer.
Yeah, observer between us.
It'll be fun.
Yep. All right. Well, man, that is the playoff slate. Football is coming to an end. It has been a great season. This is one of the best seasons that we've ever seen, and it's going to get better. Harbaugh going to the Giants. That was going to be a hot topic that we're going to touch on. But honestly, with the Patriots stock rising and looking like maybe we're looking at a dynasty with the coach and the quarterback solidified, you know what football needs? The Giants to get going. Ready to play spoiler anytime. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
Raiders to come back to relevance. That also helps the league a lot.
That does help the team. That does help the league a lot.
It's a lot of money.
Help the league a lot.
A lot of Mendoza jerseys going to be. It's gonna be a top 10 jersey seller next year.
You Raiders fans are right behind Cowboys fans, bro.
No.
Yeah. Every year is gonna be your year in a rebuild, and it never is.
I don't believe that. You know me. I don't believe that.
Yeah, but you guys always getting some fancy quarterback or some fast ass player that just
fast, cool. Yeah, not fancy. We get dumb players that.
Shout out! I'm gonna. You know what? When I go home, I'm gonna go watch some Jamarcus Russell highlights. I'm gonna go watch some Jamarcus Russell highlights.
I will walk out of this shit. I don't give a fuck. We're at the end
I'm
of the year.
gonna go watch some Jamarcus Russell highlights because that man could throw the ball 80 yards down the field.
Jeez, yeah,
80. Dude, I believed in him, Nick. I was hype about Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, I watched that Sugar Bowl game and I was super fucking hyped.
God damn, I can't believe it, bro. Just wouldn't watch film. He thought it would just come to him.
Shout out the Dodgers for signing Kyle Tucker, the best free agent out there.
Hey, Tom, he thought it would just come to him. Oh, shit. All right. Let's move along to the best segment in sports. I know you guys are looking forward to it. You hit me up. You tell me the kid's a star, and he's taking us to school. We got to get him an NIL deal at this point. Tommy takes us to school. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Welcome. Yo, Tommy.
Are we ready to lock in? This is the championship.
Yo, we're going to get you an NIL deal, Tommy. We're going to get you an NIL deal.
I would refuse. If you gave me an NIL deal, I would say no thank you.
Really?
NIL to me, at least just don't call it that. I'll sign a deal, maybe.
2.5 deal for 17 podcasts.
Just don't call it NIL. Just don't call it NIL. I ain't messing with it.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's get straight into it. It's Monday, 4:30 p.m. Miami, the big favorite. Indiana, the big favorite versus Miami. Indiana favored by a big 8.5. Total points sitting at 47.5. Tommy, what are you saying about this game?
All right, I got a lot here. So we got one game on the slate. I'm going to give you everything. Everything you would need to know to be prepared.
Empty the clip.
On Monday night. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, baby. Let's go. We all have the day off to lock in. I told you last week, this is the most expensive ticket in college football history. $3,752 doesn't get you a good seat. It barely gets you into the game itself. That's the cheapest ticket you can find. And it's worse in the parking lot. $760 to park. I mean, it's outrageous. And I warned you. I said, get it now. 2 weeks ago. But regardless, back in the Canes' first title game, it really wasn't like this. This was the 1984 Orange Bowl. Scalpers couldn't get rid of tickets for $20 a pop. And now look at us. Look how far we've come. And this game, it's giving me that 84 feeling. But we will get to that a little later. Let's talk about the menu. Let's set the table.
Okay.
The best food items at the college football national title game on Monday. First up, this was my nickname in college, the Tropical Keys Beef Hammer. Angus beef shank glazed with pineapple bourbon barbecue sauce over garlic mashed potatoes. Who doesn't love garlic? I'm a huge garlic guy. And then you got the Cuban croqueta pizza with croqueta, bacon, cilantro, and some limon wedges. Come on. Woo, that sounds fire to me. That's for wheat, though. Okay, but enough about the food. We're going to have a good spread on Monday, regardless if you're at the stadium or not. Let's talk about Indiana. Let's get into it. Indiana has lost only one fumble all year, and it happened in week 1. That's never happened in college football history.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's ridiculous. I mean, some people say turnovers are a little lucky, but I believe in ball security. I believe in practicing ball fundamentals. I mean, that's huge. Only 13 defensive penalties all season on Indiana. I mean, that's crazy. You watch some of these Alabama games. I mean, we get 13 defensive penalties in one game.
Yeah.
Indiana is one of the oldest teams in college football history, having 47. That's a roster in itself. 47 players, ages 22 to 25. These guys have families. They have mortgages. I mean,
grown-ass man out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. And comparatively, the NFL is about 140 players that are only 22 or lower in age. I mean, that is ridiculous that Indiana has somehow stockpiled, used the system, against its better intentions, and now has basically 30-year-old men playing in Indiana. I don't love it, but I understand why you would do it. 30-year-old men versus 19-year-olds. Give me a 30-year-old.
Any day.
Any day of the
Any
week.
day.
All right, like you said, grown man strength.
Give me that 30-year-old pass
All right, a few more, and I'll be done with Indiana. Because all week, all I hear is Indiana this, Indiana that.
Indiana by 20.
Oh, and here he goes again. Mendoza this playoffs, and why he's saying this.
They'll win by at least 2 touchdowns.
Fernando, the future Raider himself, has 8 passing touchdowns this postseason and 5 incompletions. That's ridiculous. The efficiency is crazy. And fun fact about Mendoza, he went to Columbus, right down the road from the U, where fellow Columbus alum and current Canes coach Mario Cristobal was teammates with Fernando Sr.
Oh, that's dope.
Dope. Talk about the connections and shared history. We shouted him out last week. Corey Heatherman. He worked as Kurt Cignetti's DC at James Madison. And when he showed up, he got hired as DC. Brian Haynes was the DC before that. Brian said, I want to win so bad, let me be linebackers coach. I'll demote myself. I just want to win. How
what a
would
guy.
you love that?
What a guy. I love that.
So, I mean, this is a lot of shared history on these teams. I don't know how you would swing it. They both know each other well. Cignetti and this defensive coordinator for Miami. Should be a great one. And here's another doozy. This one's outrageous. FBS teams to score 55 points and win by 30 points in 7 different games in a season. 1886 Yale and 1885 Princeton and 2025 Indiana.
Damn.
That is
elite
ridiculous.
company. Only 3 teams.
7 different times they were blowing teams out. Dog walking, as we call it. Indiana is 24-0 straight up as a favorite with Cignetti as a coach. You hear that, and it makes sense that the early line was Indiana minus 5.5 up to 8.5 immediately. All money, short money, public money, all Indiana. We're talking 88% of the bets, 87% of the money. I mean, it is skyrocketing Indiana. No one believes in the U. It's borderline disrespectful. This is after. I mean, the U has a common opponent. Indiana and the U plays Ohio State. They both beat Ohio State. And somehow the line moves up. It doesn't make any sense to me. The math doesn't math. But enough about Indiana. All I hear about is Indiana. So this game...
You're taking Miami.
Oh, no. Spoiler alert. Come on. This game is seismic for this city. Para la gente. From Liberty City to Hialeah, from North Miami to my dogs in the Kendall Mafia. A man I truly respect, Brother Kevin, out of Columbus. He said about his school having 7 alums in this game, it's united and not divided. Adelante. Let's go, boys. It's the city together. All of us in it for one thing only, to show out for our Canes. So if you were watching at home, if you were at Flanny's, if you were at Keg South, the 72 Club at the game, or Fuddruckers of Doral, we are all in it together. And if you were with us in the beginning, we don't want you now. Sit your ass at home. We got a game to win, and it's in Miami Gardens. I mean, we got everyone. We got Gavelli in the streets. He announced after it was told that one of our boys, Bryce Fitzgerald, from Columbus as well, he got his chain robbed. He got his jewelry stolen straight out the crib. My boy Gavelli announced publicly, he said, red alert, you turn yourself in tomorrow. And guess what? They did. That woman was caught the next day, turned herself in. She's going to jail for a long time. Jewelry already back on his neck before the game starts. And that's a Canes thing. Straight up. It sounds like 1984 all over again.
I got to look up this Gavelli guy.
Oh, I mean, hey, don't tell what. But for real, though, this is a warning to all of college football. You do not want Miami to win. The U being back is one of the scariest things for the rest of America. You haven't seen it in 20 years, but these guys are hungry, and they're going to take over. They ain't leaving when they show up. I mean, when the money is even, nobody can compete with the Miami experience. And this game, Monday night, we said, this is at The Rock. Welcome to Miami Gardens. And I coached this before. I quote Ice Harris all the time. You gonna let them come into your house, sit on your couch, and change the remote control? I don't think so, baby. Mario, my boy, he's coming with that pan con pinga. Se acabó el pan. Let's go. DB Alor, I'll be puffing on that Mendoza pack. Miami money line. You'll see me at Booby Trap after the game with my boy Uncle Luke. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. The U is back.
The U is back.
The U is
never
back.
Money line.
Football
money
is
line.
healing.
Money
America
line.
is healing.
Bang that pot and pan up. Well, bang it. Let's go.
Oh, man. Oh, man. There's
Let's
going to
go.
be some big booties rocking in the streets in Miami, baby. Live on Sunday. This is going to be the craziest weekend in America. I'm mad that I'm not out there. Tommy, you just got me out.
I'd be in Little Haiti, turning up, going crazy.
With Kodak and them, you feel me? Break out my gold grill. I fit right in.
No doubt in my mind, Mario will have the boys ready.
Let's go, baby.
Bingo, I told you.
How old is Mendoza?
I think I'm gonna do alternate line.
I mean,
-20.
I told you it reminded me of '84 Orange
I don't
Bowl.
think
That's
it's gonna
when
be
Nebraska showed up, undefeated. Everyone thought this machine would not
You
be
trust
stopped.
Carson Beck? Carson Beck is terrible.
He will throw one interception. I
Carson Beck
guarantee.
is terrible, bro.
It will be a dogfight in Miami.
It will be a dogfight. And Carson Beck will
When was
ruin
the last
it.
close game that Indiana played? A month ago?
Ohio State.
Yeah, and they kind of almost lost that game.
They won.
So I'm saying Miami's been battle tested. They're here and they're in it to win it. At home,
I
it's
do have a little
disrespect.
ticket. I do have a little ticket on Miami.
I
We'll save that for
I
later.
love a team that no one believes in. Give me Miami all day. The 8.5 is free. The money line is the hard part, but we got this.
I
Nothing
think I'm gonna
easy.
do alternate line. Let me look and see what the alternate line is.
Baby Jesus got us. If no one else do, Baby Jesus got us.
Shout out Malachi.
All right. Well, goddamn, Tommy, you got me hype, and I want the viewers at home to pay attention. If you're an actual fan of what's going on here and you really support us, when Tommy walked in, his face, normal, flush, pale guy, ready to do his thing. Right now, red as a fucking, I don't know.
Oh, I'm ready for
He's
war.
ready for
I'm
war.
ready for war. It's a
He's
dogfight.
ready for war. He's red
I don't
as a
like
fire
Olympics.
engine. He's ready as a fire engine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ready to get into action. That's what I'm talking about,
The
Tommy.
only
I'm
red
hyped.
here ain't Indiana. It's all me, baby.
Yeah.
All me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let's move into the most intelligent segment in all of sports. Nick's weather report.
What up, fam? I got 4 quick little tidbits for you guys. So let's start off in Seattle. Seattle's run D is crazy efficient. They haven't allowed a single rush higher than 11 yards in 5 straight games. I had to double check this. I had to double and triple check this. Week 14 against Atlanta, 11 yards. Week 15 versus Indy, 11 yards. Rams, 9 yards. Carolina, 11 yards. San Francisco, 5 yards. Christian McCaffrey's longest rush was 5 yards.
Wow.
So I don't think the Niners are going to be able to run the ball. I think there's going to be a lot of dinks and dunks to McCaffrey. I think you look at that prop market. I think it's over 6 catches for McCaffrey. I kind of like that. They're not going to be able to run the ball. And then let's go to, where do the Rams play? The Rams are in what? Chicago. Stafford has started 4 playoff games as a favorite in his career. He is 4-0 straight up in those games. The best mark for any quarterback since 2000. Crazy. That bodes well for us.
Block 9, baby.
Block 9, baby. And like I alluded to earlier, Superman Allen. He has 4 rushing touchdowns in his last 2 games. Like I said, it's a cheap price, minus 125 to score. I think if they get in the red zone, they're going to use his legs. You saw that rush from that quarterback sneak from the 11-yard line, almost got in last week. Minus 125, free money. Josh Allen, anytime touchdown. The last man, Sackman Hunter. Let's go to the Houston Texans. Has a sack in 5 straight games, going against a mediocre O-line in the New England Patriots. His line is minus 114, basically even money to record a sack. I think they get to Drake May. I like this if you want to throw it in a parlay or you want to take this straight up. Minus 114 to get a sack.
That seems like the sure bet.
Because I think Will Anderson's like minus 140, so I think they'll
Yeah.
probably double Will. I think Hunter has a lot of one-on-one matchups.
Hunter's been eating.
And
man.
I don't think the Patriots' offensive line is that great, to be honest. So I think Houston can definitely exploit that matchup.
Yeah, the boy Will Campbell's
So
getting his face ran through.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you even parlay Hunter, 1 sack, Allen touchdown, Rams win.
That's a ticket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a ticket right there.
I don't know if you can correlate that to Christian McCaffrey under rushing yards too, if you want. But yeah,
I don't
what I
like
got for you,
McCaffrey's
fan.
receptions, but you know what I do like? His total reception yards.
you like his yards?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he can get like 6 or 7 dunks though. 6 little short passes.
I like to if he's gonna get 6 of those things, I trust him to get 55 to 54. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yards.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
that's what I like to do. Versus and he might be able to do it in 4. So that's how I feel. But let's move on to the locks and the traps. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing off. My lock for this week: Bills 1.5. Bills 1.5. They're going to go to Denver and upset those guys. Bo Nix, great year, as I said. My trap, I hate to do it to you, AWOL. I hate to do it to you, Tyon. New England, -3. This Texans defense is just too hot to handle. I do think the Patriots can win this game, but god damn, that Texans defense is going to be hunting. What you guys saying?
I like the Rams to get out there and to win against the Bears, even though I'll be rooting for the. There's a lot going on, but lock, I'll take the Rams to win. Trap, Broncos -1.5. Like I said, we're a Bills podcast. I expect Josh Allen, the Bills, to take care of business. What say you, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you guys. I mean, no one wants the across-the-board pick, so I didn't pick the Bills at all. But I love the idea that Patrick Surtain is kind of useless almost against this Bills team.
Yeah.
Whereas who's the receiver one? I mean, like, who do you put
Brandon
PS2
Cooks?
on?
Facts.
Yeah, right? So it's like, honestly, I love the Yeah, I'm saying, exactly. I mean, his usual plus is taking out your number one receiver. If you don't have one, yeah, right? Yeah. But so for my lock of this week, I roll with the tie every week. D'Amico and my boy Will Anderson, they have an angry, fast defense. And they're not really bluffing. They're not showing stuff and doing a lot of crazy creepers and all this mumbo jumbo. They're straight up hit you in the mouth. They're coming after you. The sack man and Will Anderson on the outside. I mean, come on. I love bookends. Give me Houston. 3 feels free to me. I'm thinking money line. But lock, +3 Houston. And then trap. The Rams. We alluded to it earlier. Nick was gracious enough to break down Matthew Stafford's history with the cold. This recent history with these Rams this season, the lowest degree temperature game they faced this year was 45 degrees on the road. It's not going to be close to 45 degrees. 45 degrees is going to be a sauna compared to what they're doing at Soldier Field. I mean, come on. Give me all day long, the Bears, 3.5. The Rams are a trap. And I know, he said it. I mean, Ricky was all over it. He made the point that the Rams, if you remember last year, the Eagles, they should have. If it wasn't snowing, maybe they win the game.
Maybe.
And maybe sometimes that's the difference. A little bad weather.
1 throw away. One throw away, but you're right. That could be the difference, and I'm really not mad at that as a Rams fan. I do think that the 3.5 might be a little high for the Cognac Bears.
Squeaker.
Yep. All right, let's
Squeaker,
get into the
squeaker.
dogs parlay. Nick, you cooked this one up. Let the people know what your thinking was behind this.
We
and
have a
why
little.
we're rocking with this.
So, like I alluded to earlier in the show, we just have a little three players plus 2,000. DeAndre Swift to get in the end zone plus 140. Blake Corum to get in the end zone. I think this is a plus 220-ish. And AJ Barner plus 170. No, we don't have Colson Loveland. So it's 3 to win. So $10 to win 200. The only one that kind of scares me, Dom, is Blake Corum. But I think they're going to run the ball in Chicago. And I don't think Chicago really stopped that run. So if Kyron gets, takes a little breather or whatever. Blake's been playing well last 4 weeks of the year. And he's actually cashed for us multiple times on the pod in this last month. AJ Barner is due. You saw Dallas Goedert score 2 touchdowns against them last week. So, and then DeAndre Swift, when they get in the red zone last week, he scored plus 140 for a starting running back. So let's roll. 10 to win 200.
It's a great ticket. So I actually left Colson Loveland up here. I meant to ask you to add it to the ticket so we could see what it would do to it. But I do like Colson.
Colson, though, this week.
I like Colson for Chicago, their receiving core. I think he's the guy that could get in. Caleb loves him. You could just see the adornment in his eyes when he talks about him. So, if you want to spice this one up, make it a 4 instead of a 3. Yeah.
And Josh Allen.
Yeah. Puka receiving yards. One up, mate. One up.
Puka's so good, man. You guys are so lucky.
You know what my
to have
nickname is for him? Creative player.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
nothing special. It's nothing special. It's not a cool nickname, but that's what he is. He's literally a creative player. He reminds me of a Madden creative player, bro.
He does everything. He just, I don't have words to describe him anymore.
He's
just
a
awesome.
Utah kid. Like he's not afraid of no snow.
Yeah.
Like he's ready to
He
ball.
balled out against the Eagles.
He's not afraid of anything.
That catch that he made down the sideline against the Eagles that they were going to score, that got him in the 20 was insane.
That's the thing with these weather games. People forget. It's like just because some of these guys are now LA kids, you don't know their history.
Yeah.
I
You don't
also
know how they got down in high school in the ice games. I mean, when you were watching, they were grinding.
You know who's also going to have a big game? Who loves playing where they're playing? Devontae Adams. He played for the Packers.
Yeah.
He's been in this field.
Yeah.
He had an okay game. He made some good catches last week, but
he's hungry.
hey, I'm just saying.
That's a hungry dog right there.
They're going to shift all their defense to Puka. Devontae's going to be ready. Just letting you know.
1,000.
So,
I like
that's a
that
good
thinking.
little, yep.
1,000. Well, this is the transparency part of the pod. We talk all this hot shit about being an entertainment pod and not, overstretching your means, and we're in the playoff payout. Yeah. So, boys, how much money did you make last week? And I'll go ahead and start it out.
I didn't make shit.
I'll go ahead and start it out. $0.
I didn't make shit.
$0. How many tickets did I open up? 6 tickets for a total of $40. Zero came back to me. So what did you guys make last week?
I went 3 for 8, so I'm down like 45 or something like that.
You're down so you opened up 8 tickets. You hit 3, but you're down 45.
I lost 5. I won 3.
Okay.
So yeah, I went 5 for 8. Or no, I went 3 for 8.
Okay.
So I'm down like $50.
Okay, and Tommy boy,
25,
boy, what you?
So I didn't make anything.
Well, we're not going to count any negatives. We're just going to say if you didn't make money, you're at 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm at 0. I'm at
Okay.
0.
All right, now I get your
No
math.
negatives. No negatives. It's
I'm
just
trying to do the calculation.
who makes the most money. It's not
I
about.
didn't do shit.
I think I'm probably at 0. I think I got
I think we're
below
all at
50%.
Yeah, me too.
But I will say 2-0 last week in my college picks. Indiana,
Can't
no
do
sweat. The U got it done for me when no one believes in them. So we started off hot. Duval, my boy Preston, they let me down a little bit. T-Law.
Steelers 2 Steelers.
Yeah, dude, the Mike Tomlin on Mondays. They were weeping in the locker room after Aaron Rodgers himself went up to Tomlin and he wept and he said, "I'm so sorry I did this to you."
Yeah.
They knew before.
He should apologize to the rest of us for making him watch that shit.
That shit.
Seriously,
Thank God I worked. I think I worked late on Monday night.
I was looking at
just
Rodgers.
kept getting texts from you guys, and I was like, God damn, what happened?
I was looking at Rodgers, and I was a little pissed off because I felt like he wasn't showing that this was devastating. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, if my quarterback's not coming in the locker room just absolutely in a fit, I don't care if it's about the team. Yeah. I don't care if it's about himself. It's just like I couldn't imagine going out like that. But Aaron Rodgers, class act. He was shaking all the Texans players' hands and stuff. I feel like that's a tough one because those young guys are basically coming up to you and they're saying, hey, I had the pleasure of retiring you. This was great. You know what I'm saying? I saw it with Brady. With the Rams, so class act, and to know that he went back there and, showed some emotion and talked to his coach, and, that's just Warrior going out on a shield. It can't feel good.
That's such an unlucky career. I can't believe he only has one Super Bowl.
I can't believe it either.
Right?
4 MVPs.
Is he the Marino of our time?
When they did the playback of his career, I was like shocked. Like, because I knew he had a decorated career, but seeing it all and just he only has one Super Bowl.
So many bad breaks.
He didn't play for like 3 straight years either.
Sport.
Yeah.
It is so hard to play this sport.
You got to get 52 other guys all
Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. Well, that's been another episode of Ricky and Nikki's Pick 6. Tap in with us. Episode will be out as soon as possible. We appreciate you guys. Gamble responsibly. Anything you got to tell the fans before we get out of here, boys?
Clip this shit, Tom. Hurry the fuck up. Let's go.
Cheers. Cheers to the end of college football season. Enjoy Monday night.
Yep. Cheers. We up out of here. Peace.
Yeah, just ride.